melody. Loving because the sweet reggae music makes me say hello to that table if it earns ya. Say hello to that fire if it burns ya. Say hello to the color of my eyes. Just don't say goodbye, don't be afraid. Say hello to that table if it earns ya. Say hello to that fire if it burns ya. Say hello to the blue in the sky. Just don't say goodbye, don't be afraid.
Yellow boys and girls, Punk here. It is 4 in the morning and I'm doing commentary because I'm out of my goddamn mind, okay? New style of commentating right now. I hope you love the intro. I think it's symbolic of how I'm transitioning into a better commentator. I don't fucking know, you know, just take what you will out of it. If you enjoyed it, leave a like because I really appreciate it and put a lot of work into it, and I got paint all over the carpet in my room for it. But who gives a flying fruitcake anyway? Show of hands right now. What guns are these? What those ones right there that I'm using? What am I using? One hand? Two hands. Jesus Lord. Two hands. Anyone else? No. No. Well, that's kind of what I was expecting. Let's get another show of hands. Who's ever heard of the PM63s? Who's ever even seen them being used in any game type, really, in anything? No one. Okay, that's what I thought. Well, believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, I shit you not right now. These are the PM63s. They are in the game of Black Ops. They exist. I didn't hack it. No, I didn't break into it. I didn't glitch it or anything. These guns exist. They're there for use. I don't think I've ever seen anyone use them, but whatever. I'm here running around with Steady, Aim Pro, Ninja Pro, and Scavenger Not Pro because I'm not quite that pro yet. I'm working on it. Anyway, I thought I'd just talk about the gameplay just for a little bit, and I hope I don't get persecuted for this, because I usually don't talk about gameplay. I usually just make jokes and slap my dick around. But I'm pretty sure when they were doing the gun stats for this game, they played Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Mo. Either that, or they had a dick measuring contest, and JD 2020 lost. So he decided to give the 74U all the great stats, because he then proceeded to play Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Mo blindfolded with his dick when he was choosing the gun stats. I don't know. Can anyone have a good story, a more reasonable story for why the gun stats are fucked? So I figure, new style of commentating, let's do something different. Instead of using the same old words like guns, PM63, kill, shoot, opponent, other players, enemies, whatever, we're going to call these things the ironing boards, okay? I'm playing with a fucking akimbo ironing boards. Tell me you've, no one's ever done that before. You haven't heard that before. Akimbo ironing boards. Maybe your mom runs around with akimbo ironing boards, because she's a bitchin' stay-at-home mom who can rip shit and make a mean apple pie, okay? But I'm running around with akimbo ironing boards right now. Instead of saying kill people, let's say rupture. So I'm rupturing bitches. And another thing, instead of saying opponents, let's say raccoons, alright? So as you'll notice here with my akimbo ironing boards, I move into the range appropriate, and then I rupture that raccoon. Ricky, Ticky Toc Motherfucker, you didn't stand a chance. And that just comes from experience. With experience, you'll know from what ranges you can rupture effectively, rupture quickly. So run around with the akimbo ironing boards a little bit, and you'll get a great feel for it. You'll be able to maximize your potential with these ironing boards by knowing what range you can really rupture raccoons. Ricky, Ticky Toc Motherfucker, you get it? Another thing is, stay to the outside of the map. Let's come up with, run around the outside of the map, really, but let's come up with, well, look at this clusterfuck of incompetence. That is, whoa, that is some impressive incompetence by both of us, really. Stay to the let's come up, instead of running, we'll call it slutting. Slut the outside of the map. Slut the shit out of the outside of the map. And when you slut around the corners here, actually don't slut around the corners, really is my point. Stay prude around the corners, if you will. Put your guns up as you're going around the corners. Be ready for a gunfight. Put your ironing boards up. Damn my word. Can't keep it straight. So, because there are raccoons all up in the corners, man. They fucking breed in those corners. So, and look at this. I turn on this raccoon, motherfucker. He didn't stand a chance. I rupture his ass. Woo! Slutted around that corner. So, yeah, just be ready for the gunfight. And switch to tactical. When you're slutting around, tactical is great. Not only if you're drop shotter. I personally love drop shotting. Some people can call me a pussy, and that may be very appropriate and true. But tactical is not only useful for drop shotting, but also just general taking cover. If you're getting hit from somewhere, and you can just get down a lot quicker than you would with circle with default controls. So that's really helpful. It takes a while to get used to, but it is worth it. Believe me, I'm pretty sure all the MLG players do it. So, you know, for all those MLG fanboys out there, switch to tactical, mother trucker. Also, another thing is, when you're slutting around, oh, look at that drop shot. See, tactical, boys and girls. when you're sledding around, keep an eye out and back you. Always in back you. Always, high sensitivity is great if you're running, if you're sledding and gunning. Sledding and rupturing. Sledding and rupturing. Woo! Lord, I sound like I'm directing a porno right now. Anyway, so if you're sledding and rupturing, high sensitivity is great. You always turn around. You get those little fucking raccoons chasing you, biting at your asshole. You know, you don't want that to happen. So when you're sledding around, turn around, Ricky Tiki Toc, bang them in the ass with your ironing boards. They won't expect it. They'll think you're like the goddess of ironing. Oh, and look at that. I don't. Can someone explain that to me? That was just a clusterfuck of sledding and rupturing, and God, my ironing boards do work. So absolutely give them a try. Use Steady Aim Pro, because you go from running to having your guns up to shooting. Ricky Ticky Toc Motherfucker with Steady Aim Pro. Sledding, rupturing, raccoon killing. God, get poison control in here. I'm taking out these raccoons so fast. Lord. Gonna de-rabies these bitches real quick. Sorry, it's 4 in the morning, a little early, a little late. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. I have to get on a plane in 4 hours. I'm gonna be absolutely psycho. The last time I was on a plane ride, I threw up. It wasn't pretty. 30-5. Rupturing, sledding, puncturing assholes with ironing boards.